boy, do we have a juicy matchup today. Candlesticks versus indicators. Who's gonna win? Let's go deeper. So you guys know I am very biased. I don't mess with indicators, okay? I use one indicator, that's the 21 EMA, and I don't even personally consider that an indicator, but it falls under the indicator umbrella. But I do not use any other type of indicators to make trade decisions or trade entries. So that might be kind of a bummer for people who clicked on this video trying to learn more about indicators, but that's my take on it. Sorry, I really don't use them. But in the context of this video here, we're talking about, candlestick or probably signal candles versus indicators. And I've had a lot of comments, people been asking me about, well, I do a detailed video on signal candles. And really I have that in my course, so I don't want to go too deep into it, but I will give you a pro tip because signal candles are simple. If you want it to close in the top 30% of the candle to the top, or on the top in whatever direction you want to go, that's a good signal candle. It's not, you don't have to really go in deep on signal candles, just, one that looks like this. But I will say what's more important, hear me out, because this is what trumps indicators. What's more important than how the signal candle looks is where it shows up, right, on the chart. What's more important is that the signal candle happened when you wanted it to, where you wanted it to. So what I mean by that is that we've been taking, range fades. We've also been taking lower highs, higher lows, near the top of the range or under the EMA, somewhere in that area, right? So that's the area that I know my setup is going to come up just per the market cycle. If I'm taking range fades, I know I want to enter off the top or off the bottom, right? So that's where I want to enter. So I have the where. But then I need it to happen when I want it to happen, which is when prices get down to the bottom of the range. Let's just to the bottom of the range. When prices get down to the bottom of a range, then I will be looking for a reversal, right? So what's really more important than how the candle looks, it's more important that it happens when it gets right where I want it. When I get that touch of the kill zone, and then it comes up and makes the perfect signal candle. That's what's more important. Not just this candle itself. You'll see beautiful candles all over a price chart. So you can't just take a great candle because you see one. It has to happen where you want it, when you want it, and that's the major difference. And so that's what we're doing. So when we're talking about candlesticks and good signal candles, we want to take them at the most opportune time. And I just don't believe, I haven't come across, this is just my personal experience, somebody out there may have something better. I haven't come across an indicator that can get me into the market as well as a good signal candle. I just haven't, in my experience. I'm not saying it's not possible, because what I believe is that indicators are lagging, right? They're called lagging indicators. So they're always a little bit behind the market. So it's very possible that, I may be in and the market is heading up, and then the indicator gives you the some type of indication to go long. So what I'm saying is indicators typically put you in a little bit after where I will be in. And you may still win. You may still find success with that. But if you want the best entry, the absolute positively best entry you can get in trading, it's going to happen with a signal candle, because that signal candle gets me in. I'm typically in at the beginning of a reversal, the beginning of a trend, or the beginning of a good leg or strong momentum. See that? So by the way I enter with signal candles, I'm always in at the beginning. I haven't found an indicator that can do that yet. So in my opinion, signal candles trump indicators every time, because by the way we trade, because of the market cycle and waiting for our setups and the signal candle is the filter. Because remember this, we're always trying to trade with smart money, And a signal candle is a visual representation of what smart money is doing. It's a visual representation of what the big boys are doing. Are they in the market? Are they moving money right now? Are they filling orders right now? The signal candle, when you see that big huge one, that's a sign that that's what's happening. So the signal candle to me is the absolute positively best way and signal that you can use to enter the market. So that's the lesson for today. You know, do more research on signal candles and you'll get better at picking the good ones. But hey, if you've been following me any amount of time, I've taken hundreds of entries. So go back over any of the videos. I love for a candle to close on this top. That's the absolute positively best signal candle you can get, but it don't always do that. So sometimes you'll skip winners. So long as it's in the top third, you'll be okay. So as always, we love to do a trade example. And so let's get right into it right now. I'm watching this euro yen. You know, we've had a trend down here. You can clearly see 1, 2 legs back. Then we came back again for the leg down to a new low. 1, 2, 3 legs down to a new low. So here we had a low here, push up, higher low. So we'll see if we get a setup that happens above the CMA, then we probably will be coming to test this high and these highs here. So we missed our entry. I guess it was this one right here. Bugger took off, but we may still get it, you know, above. As long as it stays above the MA, we get another entry up. That'd be great. Oh yeah, we're gonna get an entry. I like the price action. So we get another low here, push up, make a higher low. Next signal candle, shoot down, hit the EMA, and give us a beautiful signal candle up. That'd be a great entry. Also, I'd like to point out that from the bottom, this is the first entry, second entry short. So technically, we should be pushing down. If this turns into a failure by breaking higher here, we're definitely going higher. Signal candle is looking good. I think you want to break, close on this high. Oh yeah, we got our green, red, green entry here. We're in 5 minutes, expecting that we're going to test this high and test these highs up here. Another great win. Increase on the sudden. Hey, thanks for staying to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. You know, remember to subscribe and share with friends if you're finding value in this channel and what I'm sharing. You know, I really appreciate all the great comments and, you know, meeting everybody and, you know, just growing together in the trading community. It's been great. We're going to keep it going. And hey, check this video out right here next. It'll just help you. More free value, more good stuff. And hey, my name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Bye-bye.